Hi everyone, my name is Jeff, and I would like to talk a little bit today about a new book that I recently released a few months ago that I'm really excited about. There's a lot of good information in it, and I know that people would gain a lot out of it if they're interested in this type of book, which is about meditation, mindfulness practice, power spots, very high teachers. And in particular, I'm going to talk about an aspect of one of the chapters in the book where I talk about shaping, since I think it would be apropos for this particular video. I've was a student for many years with a wonderful teacher, Dr. Frederick Lenz, and I learned so many things from him, and also from other types of knowledge that I've come across in my life. I've been around for a little while, as you probably can see. Interacting with him, I picked up a lot of interesting things. I have worked very hard over the years, which continues to this day, on creating and nurturing a connection with him. Just a very unique, amazing teacher. And there's a power type of transference and knowledge type transfers when dealing with such a teacher like this. There's others out there too, of course, that you may be have come across or are working with. And what I've learned, what I've noticed, is that actually in a deep way in the subtle physical body, there's been a type of shaping that's taken place because of the experiences I've had studying with this particular teacher, and once again with other types of knowledge that I'm interested in. I'm always fascinated by what expressions actually comes out of myself, not because of me or anything, but because of what this type of shaping, with this type of transference of power, light, what it does to a person, what it has done to me, and so it's my connection with him, or somebody like him, and the kind of deep knowledge that he was definitely immersed in the higher dimensions of fantastic, pristine, bright, very happy types of dimensions with amazing types of knowledge and power. That access to that is what is important. Now, what I personally do with that is another story, and I can talk about that a little bit. One expression of that is that I've written this book called The Folding of the Mind, Unique Discoveries We All Can Make in Deeper Reality Naturally. So let me just put that book, hopefully you can see that briefly. And the unique discoveries. I've been a teacher myself. I am a teacher myself and a type of guide for many years now. And I've learned many things from doing that because I was so excited and still am about what I learned and what I continue to learn really every day, every moment. There's something to pick up on, to learn about. And these discoveries, unique discoveries that we all can make, are really endless. We're dealing with infinity, and there's just no end to it, at least what I've seen. And it's amazing what each of us can do. Each of us can discover something new and very interesting and unique that maybe nobody else has ever come across before, or will see it in such a unique way because of the uniqueness of the way we're structured in that deep kind of subtle physical structure, which I refer to as a causal structure, the formless part of ourselves, very deep in the subtle physical aspect of ourselves, is very unique, very uniquely structured for each of us. And I talk about that a little bit in the book. I learned that, of course, from my teacher. And so this shaping, which I'll talk a little bit more about, can happen when we interact with a very high teacher, somebody very adept at that. I think these teachers are very rare, but it is possible to come across that once in a while. I certainly feel I have come across that with this particular teacher. And there's also ways to be shaped by going to power spots. We're shaped really by everybody and networks that we interact with. There's subtle shaping going on really all the time. And we, of course, subtly shape other people, and they subtly shape us. It's just a matter of noticing that, and also making sure that we're taking in very positive energy. We're interacting with very high positive knowledge, deep knowledge, so that we trust, and we trust the source of the shaping. In particular, I'm talking about a high teacher or a power spot, such as in the Grand Canyon, hiking in the Grand Canyon, or hiking on the rim. I was actually in the North Rim recently. Another major power spot that I've noticed, and also my teacher has mentioned, is Monument Valley. And I was there a few years back. It's just a wonderful place to be in. So we access this power and knowledge is unique to each of the power spots. So it's two that I mentioned in particular. There are actually major power spots throughout the world that you may come across. I talk about power spots a little bit in the book. So if we're open to that type of experience, we're working on ourselves, on our mindfulness practice and our meditation practice, so that we're more fluid, we're stronger, and so we're more open to what we might perceive in the particular interaction at a power spot, or like I say, with a high type of teacher. And then what I've noticed is there are subtle types of changes in us that happen, like out of nowhere, and we can use it to our advantage in a positive way. So we can leverage what we've learned by a transference of power and light and knowledge from whatever mechanism that takes place. And we can leverage that in particular ways. So creating this video, for instance, is a way that I can leverage what I've learned. Writing a book is another way to leverage that knowledge. And then the idea is for other people that are open-minded to that and are interested in checking something like that out, because we want, we do want to be aware of what we're interfacing with, and we can decide, each person can decide for themselves what they would like to interact with and be open with, so to pick up on the type of shaping of the particular person you're interacting with. Such as in this video, there's a type of interaction going on involving me, but in my mind, it's very significant that it's more along the lines of what I'm connected to than versus something that I'm doing. At least if it's, I'm very clean about it, and I've really worked on myself, that you'll pick up on some very happy, pristine, and powerful types of energy and knowledge that would be useful to you. So ultimately, the idea is for what is going to work for you when you interact with whatever type of knowledge and power that you're coming across. There's many things I can say about shaping and interacting with these amazing high teachers for another time. But I wanted to briefly say something, and also to say something about the book, because I'm very interested in getting the knowledge out there for people that are interested. And thank you very much for paying attention, and I will be doing more videos about many different topics, and thank you very much.